No missing parts, not damaged, properly secured. Check all the wires. Make sure the wires are no exposed wires, no tape repair, no corrosion buildup. You don't want wires to be spliced or break and not damaged, properly secured. The water pump is right here on this truck and it's belt driven. No missing parts, not leaking or damaged, properly mount secured. The exhaust system from the engine all the way through to the top of the stack is properly mount secured, no signs of soot trails, not damaged. The coolant reservoir, the only time you would use it was hot, then you would rock the truck to see if you could see the coolant fluid in the sight glass. If you can, you know it's between that and full. And you would be checking it to make sure it's between that and full, make sure the reservoir is not leaking, not damaged, properly secured. If we did not see no coolant fluid in that sight glass, we'd have to let the engine cool down and remove that cap to put it at the proper fill mark between that and full. And make sure the cap is secured. Alright, check all your hoses in your engine compartment and just point to some hoses. And make sure all the hoses are not missing any parts. They're not leaking, cracked, frayed, or damaged, and are all properly mount secure. Moving on to the other side. Okay, now we have our oil. Make sure the oil is between head and full, not leaking, not damaged, properly mounted and secured. Anything that's holding any fluid in it's something you have to put fluid in, it's got to be between head and full, not leaking, not damaged, properly secured. The air compressor is gear driven. This is the gearbox. And that same gearbox here drives that power steering pump. And you're always going to find a power steering pump either behind the air compressor or in front of the air compressor. This air compressor is gear driven with no missing parts. It's not leaking or damaged. It's properly mount secured. Check all your air lines coming off of the air compressor and make sure they're not missing any parts, not leaking or damaged, properly mount secured. Now we're going to the power steering system. Power steering pump is gear driven with no missing parts, not leaking or damaged, properly mount secured. The power steering reservoir is between head and full, not leaking, not damaged, properly secured, caps in place. Power steering gearbox is gear driven off the same gearbox. It's gear driven with no missing parts, not leaking or damaged, properly secured. I'm going to check all my hoses off my reservoir, my gearbox, and my pump. Make sure all them hoses are not missing any parts, are not leaking, cracked, frayed, or damaged, properly mount secured. My steering linkage, my pitman arm, my drag link, these arms are upper and lower steering knuckles, your tie rod, 3 castle nut and cotter pins. No missing parts, not damaged, properly mount secured, and all 3 cotter pins are in place. And that's your test. Alright? So on our cars, these arms that they refer to as steering knuckles are just upper and lower control arms. But for some damn stupid ass reason, they want you to refer to them as steering knuckles, upper and lower. Alright?